ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph P. Buchanan. I am a member of the Black Political Action Committee. I am also a black man, 65 years old, who is a senior citizen, who is now getting ready to talk about our President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. But first, before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, my bishop asked me to pray for the President. So that's what I do. President Donald J. Trump, may God look out for you and have some goodness in your heart and clear your brain, and to take all this craziness out of your heart, and to let people know that yes, you are a human being, yes, you are a man, but also, Mr. Trump, forget that you are an immigrant and the way that you treat people, because you are not from here. The Indians are the original man. So, Mr. Trump, God bless you. And now I'll go on. Anybody that believes in the craziness that Donald Trump is putting on is out of their mind. I told my bishop I would not curse, but I would talk about the president, because the president is absolutely out of his mind. If all people of color, and especially the black community, do not get together and have a massive, and I mean massive, demonstration on Washington, D.C., then shame on us. Because one thing that I know, and that you know, and that we know, is that our president is not thinking clearly. He is absolutely out of his mind. He's back in 1849, 8 years old, where he thought we were slaves. We're not slaves anymore. He thought we were slaves. Hey, here you go. You know, we wasn't worth anything. And that's not what we're about. We are a true people. We are black Americans who were born here, raised here, and our African brothers were born and raised here. So the American blacks have to get together with every minority in this country to show that we do have a stand, to show that we are people, to show that we are a political force. Because the only thing Donald Trump understands is force. If you listen to the way he talks about other countries, other people of color, women, it's disgraceful. Why are we sitting back allowing our President of the United States to do some of the crazy things that he's doing? Why are we allowing our President to try to take on the whole entire world, which is ludicrous? This man needs help. People, let's pray for him. Let's get him out of office, because that's what he truly needs, because he does not understand the lives of the people in this country, in my opinion. Because if you look, you hear, you watch, you see that something is mentally wrong with our president. I'm not going to wish no ill wills on this president, because I believe that he can come through. But he has a stumbling block here, and I want God to release that stumbling block from our president's head, from our president's mind, from our president's body. Because he must know that we as a people are people that generated a lot of money for the United States of America, that built this country. We have untold history that Donald J. Trump and the rest of the white community refuses to let us hear or let us understand. Yes, I have some very, very, very good friends of the Caucasian community. They're upset. But a few of them don't want to speak, because they know that our President Donald J. Trump, is a man that is very vengeful. He does not care if you talk about him nicely, it's okay. But if you criticize our president, my God, he whines like a little baby. Everybody in this world gets criticized. What's wrong with him? Is he out of his mind? He got a grandkid that is Jewish. He has a daughter that is a woman. So the way that he approaches women and touches women, the way he talks about people in color when he has a Jewish grandson, and matter of fact, our president has been married to 3 immigrants. What is wrong with this guy? Is he out of his mind? We do not need a wall. We need people to be put in jobs. We need people to watch the border, not put up no wall. We took down the Great Wall of China. What we trying to do, put up a Great Wall of America? Come on, man. We don't need that. We need people to understand that people come to this country to progress because they want a better life. And there's no better country in the world than America. But I don't know, Donald J. Trump, our president. You want to make like white people discover America. Christopher Columbus took the wrong turn. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. The American Indian is the original man. He's living on a reservation. What's going on, people? We will not go back to slavery, Donald J. Trump, our president. No, we will not. We will refuse it. Matter of fact, if thing gets too heavy, it'll be war. And what I mean by war, I mean the people in this country will come in waves. In waves. Men, women, children, black, white. It'll make Martin Luther King and the Man March look like a joke. Because we're going to have people that are serious. Mr. Donald J. Trump, our president. And I say our president because, again, my bishop said, Joe, give him a chance. I've given him a year. How much longer do we got to give this gentleman? People, wake up. When I say war, we're talking about wars of words. We're talking about getting people in positions to move on Washington, D.C., getting people to move on the state government, getting people to move on the city government. That's the war I'm talking about. Now, the other war is God's war. We have to pray for this president. And I've been praying. Doesn't mean that I liked it, but I have. Because I don't want us to go to war, real war, where people have guns, bombs, grenades. And they might turn them against us as a black and brown community. If we allow this to happen, Donald J. Trump, our president, to deport all these people, who's next? The black American who actually originated from Africa? People, wake up. We are the people of this country, of this nation. If we can't get this guy straight, if God can't get this guy straight, then nobody can. We have to keep our forces. Mr. Donald J. Trump, the businessman. When are you going to bring your businesses back to the United States of America? Since you want all these businesses back, why don't you bring yours back? Why don't you bring your daughters back? Why don't you stop meeting in silence and let the public know what you are saying and doing? Why don't you stop tweeting and stop facing the American public? Why don't you go to black communities, Mr. Donald J. Trump? Why don't you go there? Why don't you sit down and talk with the real black people? Not the people that you have on your payroll. Not some of them folks that don't agree with you because they don't have any money and you can buy them off. Come on into our community. Come on into the community where the people really are. Where you see people that are homeless. Where you can see people that are hungry. Where you can see people that are starving on the streets, walking around. Where you see the mentally ill, Mr. President. Why don't you do these things instead of sitting back on your golf course for 100 days out of the year, what you talked about President Obama for doing, and you're doing 10 times worse than my president was. But now you're my president, Mr. Trump. And I'm asking you, very nicely, please, to change your mind, to change your thoughts, to change your process. Because what you're doing, you're destroying America. You are destroying the values that we possess. You see, you got to be warlike. And I'm not a warrior. But I have warlike stuff. You know, some people will say, Joe, what are you doing on TV? Are you crazy? No. I just want to show you the seriousness of all of this. Because this is serious. You're talking about lives. You're talking about breaking up families. You're talking about breaking up communities. And it's sad. Where are our city officials, our state officials, our federal officials? Let's go. Get up off your butt and do something. There's enough of us, and we don't all have to be Democrats. We have Republicans, we have independents. Matter of fact, we should have our own party if that's the case, because right now I am a Democrat. I am a black Democrat. And I want you black elected officials to know that we're watching. We'll be watching you, and we'll be saying if we want you to be elected or not. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I hope some of my black and white lawmakers that are in the government understand that this is a serious issue. I don't want to be the spokesperson out on this, but I have to be because some of our congressional leaders, some of our national leaders are scared to death because they're eating off the trough. So when you go to the trough and you eat and you drink, of course you can't say anything. But I'm an independent man. I'm a man that believes in my community. I'm a man that suffered for my community. I'm a man that got fired from my job for my community. So don't come to me with no BS. I said again, community, wake up. I'm tired of seeing all these women out here marching. Where's the men at? Come on, black men. Come on, men in general. Get up off your butts and stand up for something. Because if you don't stand for something, you stand for nothing. Come on, man. Make up your mind. What do you want to stand for? I want to stand for the right. It's easy to do wrong. It's very hard to do right. Because doing right means you have to suffer. That means you have to give up what you believe in sometimes. Sometimes it's your money. Sometimes it's your house. You know, but if God said do it, do it. And this is why I'm doing this message. I didn't want to give a message that was this humbling, but I will at this time. Only because I gave my word that I would be humble at this time. But believe me, I'm getting angry about the day. And I'm trying to keep my composure because, again, when you're angry, you don't think. You know, I'm trying to think, well, I'm trying to get you guys to see me in a different light. Because, yes, am I a volatile figure? Absolutely. Am I the guy that you love to hate and hate to love? Absolutely. But am I the guy that gets stuff done? Absolutely. Do I care who I have to go to or go through to get things done? No, I don't. The only thing I care about is my community, my children that are in the community, my grandchildren that are in this community, my great-grandchildren that are in this community. Because again, it takes a village to raise a child. And we have a bunch of children out here without a village. We have our children raising children. And it's sad. Because we should be showing love and not hatred. We should be caressing our kids. We should be correcting our children. We should be correcting our older adults if they're doing something that's wrong. But we allow things to happen. We hold ourselves hostage in our own community because of the people that do the drive-bys, because of the students in the schools that we know who's doing these things, and we're too afraid to say anything. If you're afraid to say something, then nothing will be done. Come on, community. Wake up. This is our community. We have to take it back. And sometimes we have to get our own because they don't want to listen. I have friends. I have Muslim friends. I have Jewish friends. I have Italian friends. I have black friends, I have white friends. But my thing is, if we are not all together, if we're not all in on this thing, remember, Italians are immigrants. Irish are immigrants. But you don't hear that. You know what? These guys come over here and make like that they own this country. They stole this country. They stole what they have. They act like the black man didn't make or discover anything. My thing is, people, if you don't stand up and speak out, but speak out aggressively, but not swearing, and not to belittle the president, but to let the president know that, look, you are wrong in your thinking. Mr. President, wake up. You're not in 1849, even though I know you wish we were, because then you'd have slaves, because you sure hire plenty of immigrants, President, and you sure don't pay them what they should be paid. Again, you had 3 immigrant wives, but yet you hate everybody. I believe you hate yourself, and you just don't know it. Mr. President, I have kind words for you. God bless you. Thank you.